Rome, a city that echoes through history, was once the heart of a vast empire. But an empire is nothing without its soldiers, and Rome had the Legionnaires. Delve into the annals of history, and you'll find the origins of the Legionnaires rooted deeply in the early Roman kingdom period. The formation of these warriors was not a random occurrence, but a product of the societal structure of the time. The Roman society was stratified, divided into distinct classes, each with its roles and responsibilities, and among these the military held a prominent position. Why, you may ask? The answer lies in the turbulent times that marked this era. Threats loomed large over the burgeoning city-state of Rome. The need for a robust military force was more than a mere desire. It was a necessity for survival. Being a legionnaire was not just about fighting. It was a commitment, a way of life with lofty goals. These warriors were more than just soldiers. They were the embodiment of Rome's might and ambition. The Legionnaires' main goals were threefold: to protect Rome, to expand its territories, and to maintain law and order within the empire. To protect Rome was a duty that every legionnaire held dear to their heart. The city was their home, their beacon of civilization amidst a chaotic world. They trained relentlessly, honing their skills and fortifying their minds to withstand the rigors of battle. Their dedication was unyielding, their resolve unwavering. The Legionnaires were Rome's shield, its bulwark against the hordes that threatened its borders. Expanding Rome's territories was another crucial goal. The Legionnaires were Rome's spear, thrusting ever outward into the unknown. They ventured into uncharted lands, planted the standard of Rome, and claimed territories in the name of their city. They were the pioneers, the explorers, the conquerors. They brought new lands under Rome's influence, extending the reach of its civilization and the spread of its culture. Maintaining law and order within the empire was the third pillar of the Legionnaires' goals. They were the enforcers of Rome's laws, the keepers of its peace. They were tasked with quelling rebellions, dispelling unrest, and ensuring that the wheels of justice turned smoothly. The Legionnaires were the guardians of Rome's order, its stewards of justice. The discipline and training that shaped the Legionnaires were rigorous and unyielding. Every day was a test, a trial by fire that forged them into efficient soldiers. They were trained to endure hardship, to face adversity, and to overcome it. The Legionnaires were molded by their discipline, shaped by their training, and defined by their commitment. The Legionnaires were the backbone of Rome, not merely warriors but builders of an empire. They were the embodiment of Rome's spirit, its living testament to the world. They were the Legionnaires, the guardians of Rome, the builders of an empire. They were Rome. A warrior is known by his weapon, and the Roman Legionnaires were no different. Their arsenal was as vast as the empire they served, but three weapons were particularly synonymous with these iconic soldiers: the gladius, the pilum, and the scutum. Let's begin with the gladius, a short, double-edged sword that was the Legionnaire's trusty sidekick. Its compact size made it perfect for close combat, allowing soldiers to deliver swift and deadly blows to their adversaries. This weapon was not about the show, it was about efficiency. The gladius was a testament to the Legionnaire's strategy of getting up close and personal, engaging the enemy in an intimate dance of life and death. Next in the Legionnaire's repertoire was the pilum, a long, heavy javelin designed for a single, devastating throw. Its intended use was not to just wound the enemy, but to render their shields useless. The pilum's iron shank was designed to bend upon impact, making it impossible to throw back and difficult to remove from a shield without rendering it ineffective. This was a weapon of disruption, a testament to the Legionnaire's tactical acumen. Finally, we come to the scutum, the Legionnaire's shield. This wasn't just a defensive tool, it was a weapon in its own right. The scutum's large, curved surface was ideal for deflecting attacks, while its boss, or central umbo, could be used to knock back enemies. In the hands of a skilled legionnaire, the scutum was as deadly as any blade. It was a symbol of the Legionnaire's dual role on the battlefield, a defender of Rome and a harbinger of destruction to its enemies. Each of these weapons was a cog in the Legionnaire's war machine, each with a critical role to play on the battlefield. They were not just tools of destruction, but extensions of the Legionnaire himself, embodying his training, his discipline, and his purpose. Armed with these formidable weapons, the Legionnaires stood ready to face any enemy. And indeed they did, carving out an empire that would shape the course of history. Behind every great warrior is a great blacksmith. The creation of the Legionnaires' arsenal was a feat of Roman engineering. Let's delve into the process of crafting the Legionnaires' weapons. The Romans were meticulous in their approach. Each weapon was a remarkable testament to the skill and craftsmanship that went into its creation. The primary materials used were iron and wood. Iron, a robust and versatile metal, was the backbone of the Legionnaires' arsenal. It was used to craft the gladius, the short sword that became synonymous with the Roman legionnaire. The Romans had a unique way of working with iron. They would heat it until it was red hot, then hammer it into shape and finally quench it in water. This process, known as tempering, gave the iron its hardness and durability. Wood, on the other hand, was used for the shaft of the pilum, a type of Roman javelin, and the handle of the gladius. The Romans preferred to use ash wood for its balance of flexibility and strength. It was carefully shaped and smoothed before being attached to the metal parts of the weapon. The forging of these weapons was a meticulous process. Every gladius, every pilum was hand-forged by a skilled blacksmith. The blacksmith would take a piece of iron, heat it in a furnace until it was malleable, then hammer it into shape on an anvil. The process required precision and patience. A single mistake could render the weapon useless. Maintaining these weapons was equally as important as making them. The Romans knew the value of a well-maintained weapon. They regularly cleaned and sharpened their weapons to ensure they were always ready for battle. A dull or rusted weapon could mean the difference between life and death on the battlefield. The Legionnaires' arsenal, a testament to Roman ingenuity, was crucial to their dominance on the battlefield. The Romans were not just great warriors, they were also great engineers and craftsmen. Their weapons were a testament to their skill and ingenuity. Every gladius, every pilum, was a symbol of the power and might of the Roman Empire. The Legionnaires left a lasting impact on the world, a legacy that still echoes today. Born from the heart of Rome, these disciplined warriors were more than just soldiers. They were the embodiment of Roman spirit and determination. Their main goal, far from mere survival or conquest, was to uphold the honor and glory of Rome, to stand as the bulwark against its enemies. Armed with weapons that were marvels of their time, the Legionnaires were a force to be reckoned with. Their short swords, known as the gladius, their long spears, the pilum, and their rectangular shields, the scutum, formed the core of their arsenal. Each weapon was carefully crafted, reflecting the ingenious innovation and practicality of Roman engineering. But the true strength of the Legionnaires lay not in their weapons, but in their unity and discipline. The creation of their arsenal was an arduous process, demanding not only physical strength, but also mental fortitude. Each Legionnaire was trained to function as part of a larger unit, a cog in the mighty Roman war machine. Today, the legacy of the Legionnaires can be seen in many aspects of modern life. Their influence is evident in our militaries, where discipline, unity and the use of versatile weaponry remain key to success on the battlefield. But their impact goes beyond military tactics. The Legionnaires have also left their mark on popular culture. From movies and television series to video games and novels, these Roman warriors continue to captivate our imagination, their stories resonating with audiences across the globe. In conclusion, the Legionnaires were more than just Rome's military might. They were a symbol of Roman resilience, innovation and unity, qualities that continue to inspire us today. The Legionnaires, Rome's mighty warriors, continue to inspire us, reminding us of a time when they were the masters of the known world.